We are arriving at Winchell Pond, Alberta, Canada, and checking out, see if the ice is gone.
Remember the first time we came out here and you were wondering, where was your wife taking you? Out the dirt road.
I miss the dirt road. Yeah. Okay. Winchell Pond, Alberta, Canada. We're closer to the mountains, and as you can see, lots of ice still on there. It's very, very thin, probably another week or so, depending on the weather. This is a stock pond. You catch a lot of rainbow here. I remember the first time we came here 4 or 5 years ago. Oh, fish were nice and big. And it was no trouble catching your limit.
I think we came the day that they stopped the pond for the baby fish too. They were jumping all over the place.
Yeah,
But they were small.
But we were catching some big ones, 10 inches or more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, and they happened to release a whole bunch more.
We had many a meal out of this one.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, they got one over there.
Okay, let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. Now, there's something I've did to my truck. I thought you might enjoy, and plus some updates on it. Let me zoom in. Oops, come in a little bit closer here. Okay. When we go ice fishing, we have 2 of these units. And let me just use my rod here. By the way, we're in Winchell, and originally, when I built this, I had a support going the whole length down this way. I went to IKEA and I got these bed mattress supports, and it slipped over a 2x3, and I have 4 of these all the way down in a 6-foot by 6. It's so strong that it never flexes. So I took that out, gave me more room. I gained another 4 inches by doing that. And I'm thinking of gaining another 6 inches by removing this. I have one in the back, and I was going to do the same thing. Why would I do that? Because then 2 of these will fit side by side, and it's so easy to slide out. It worked great when we were ice fishing. This will be the first time I'm using this sled, summertime. And later on, just waiting for better weather, and I'll make the changes. Now, I believe this is 3/8 plywood. I just happen to have that, and I just painted black. However, 1/4 inch is all you need. And every 16 inches, I have a 2x3 with this bed rack. You can put 400 or 500 pounds, and it can hold it pretty good. Okay, so that's the plan, and I better go fishing.
Towards there too.
Well, not.
Let's see how far it goes.
Okay. Well, normally my truck is not full like this. Let me just back it up a little bit. We go camping, we tow an RV. My wife likes to have her little boat, propane, fishing gears, stuff like that. As I mentioned in the previous video, we put this section up. It has worked great. It's much quicker to take things out. And especially when we use the sled during this winter or last winter, I had to put the sled on top and load that one on top. But once I redo this, 2 sets can go in and I can then slide things out. And I guess technically I can do the same on top if I needed more, but we use buckets and other bulky stuff that you want to leave so much room for it. This is the rubber mat that I normally have it on the floor. And also, if you notice, I have a liner. The advantage of having a liner, it's dust proof. The only dirt that gets in here is when we put in dirty stuff. But we go on a gravel road where you have a cloud of dust behind us. No dust inside. We do use this little rubber seal. These little rubber seals. Originally, I was planning to put a sealed cover, thin cover, to make it dust proof, but the seal works, so I guess we don't have to. Leave it open, it's much easier. And with this heavy, thick rubber mat, it doesn't slide. You know, it just does not slide. So if you go to IKEA and get these bed frames, they're strong, probably by itself, but we had a 2x3, so we used it. And it worked really great. A bit of traffic there went by. And what's nice about it, having this on top of, well, this happens to be 3/8 is what I had, but you only need a quarter or even thinner. And then with that rubber mat, technically, when we go on a long trip and we don't take the trailer because, for example, we went to Alaska, we didn't know what it was like. So we didn't take our trailer. We've been to Yukon with our trailer a few times. So this is the setup we had, except it was, camping, sleeping bag, tents, stuff like that. And the IKEA mattress was perfect. Since then, of course, I put the solar panel, which I got to cut all those little buttons there. So if you have a pickup, it doesn't cost much. You may find it will work for you. Yeah, sorry for the mess. I have not cleaned it since last fall. So when I do the project, take everything out, wash it down, spray it down, and then redo this. And of course, you use the turnbuckles. It keeps it tied down just in case the truck flips over. It won't fly through anywhere. It'll kind of stay together with the rest of the crash. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay. If you haven't done so, please subscribe and appreciate it. We'll keep you up to date on any other changes we do on the truck. Because I know we have some users that have trucks and diesels. So we like to share things that we've done with it. And hopefully vice versa. Take care.